everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see how we can blur images in Canva. There are many different ways to do it, so be sure to stay tuned till the end. Let's start by creating a new design. I'm going to choose 4000 by 4000. You can choose your own specifics. Okay, let's go to the photos and choose an image that we can use as our background or the image that we want to blur. Okay, so we are going to go to edit the image, and normally for previous versions we will be able to find the blur option under the adjustment, but I think they have gone through an enhancement, so we don't see it there. So I'm going to go to edit image again, and since we don't see it in the adjustment panel over here, we're going to search for the blur option. Okay, you can scroll all the way down and see if you can find an effect called a blur. If you're not able to find it, there is no problem. We can always search for it. Okay, let's just go up and search BLUR. See, so just click on it, and if you have not already installed this option, you can just click on use, and it will be there when the next time you want to use it. So here there are a few options. You can just do an auto and put the effect of a blur on the entire image, play around with the intensity. You can lower it, you can increase it such that you don't see that image anymore. Okay, so once you are okay or happy with your intensity, you can click apply. Okay, another way, you can just click on the blur and you can choose the area that you want to blur. So click on this plus button, and from here you can choose the intensity and other options. And what you can do is you can click on the area. Okay, you can highlight the area that you want to blur, so that will blur just that area that you have highlighted and leaving the other areas in the picture unaffected. See what happened here? Once you have applied the effect, you can see that the entire image is crystal clear, but only the portion where you had highlighted is blurred out. So always be sure to click on apply. Okay, and this is how effectively you can add a blur to an image. Okay, what I have noticed is that this blur option is not available for vector images. So what happens if you want to blur a vector image, a certain portion of it? So what can we do? Okay, let's go and see what we can do. Oh, sorry, let's bring that back up. Okay, I'm going to go to another page and click on another image. Maybe this papaya image is a vector image. How can you know it is a vector image? If you click on the info button, you'll be able to see. So when you click on edit button, you are not able to see the blur option. Even if you search for it, you are not able to find it. So what can we do? Okay, see, as I told you earlier, if you click on the I button, you can see that it is a vector illustration. So what can we do? There are many options. So you click on the image and click on transparency button, play around with the transparency option. You will be able to fade it out a little bit. It won't be the blur kind of effect, but it will be faded out. Okay, another way is to go to edit the image and click on the liquify option, and there is the smudge button over there. You click on it and you can apply. You choose the amount of smudging that you want. Okay, this will create the blur effect in a sort of way. If you want to create more of a blur, you can reapply the smudge option again. And another very effective way is to go to the elements tab and search for blur. Okay, there will be a lot of option over here. You click on something that you like, just place it over the image that you want to blur out. Okay, adjust the size, and then we are going to play around with the transparency of the blur element, not the actual image but the blur element. See what happens over here? It is like a screen that is over the image, and it is blurring out the image. Okay, what I like to use is a circular kind of blur. See what happens over here? It gives a very dissipated kind of feeling, but this is a very light one. You can choose something that is a bit more saturated. Okay, if you scroll further down, there are many options. Okay, sorry, this is a video. Okay, delete it. Okay, this is a very good option. You can even change the color of it. Okay, this has a more saturated kind of blur effect. You can play around with the transparency of it, and you can change the color according to your background or your foreground. and this will give you the effect that you require. So this can be actually used for your photo images as well, if you're if you don't want to use the blur option that is available. So you can play around with this as well. You can get a 30-day trial for Canva Pro. Click on the link in the description box below. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.